Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Healthy Alternative and Lifestyle. My name is Runa. I'll be showing you how to make healthy cereals for your babies, your toddlers, and for you as well. So anybody can actually have it. It's totally healthy. Okay, if you have plant-based milk, you can use plant-based milk, and if you don't, you can do it like that. Just add water. You don't even need to cook it anymore on fire. Okay, it has already been made. Okay, so I have my rolled oats. Rolled oats, not quick cooking oats. Okay, and I have my chopped pitted dates. Okay, and I have my Fonio. Acha is an ancient grain. I have my sesame seed. All right. Okay, so Fonio grain, Fonio grain is very, very rich and a low glycemic index. And then my cashew nuts, my pumpkin seed actually. Okay, and then I have my almond. I actually chopped it. I divided it into two. Okay, so it can dry quickly. And then my sunflower seed, and I have my raisin. Okay, I had to rinse it because I wasn't too sure. I don't know if they use sugar to there's sugar in there, so I had to rinse it. And then I have my coconut flakes. Okay, I made it with myself. And I have my sea salt. Okay, right, and then my date paste. I'll be sweetening it with date paste. You can use date syrup, you can use honey, you can use jaggery, you can use maple syrup. So whatever healthy sweetener you have, okay, it's fine, right? But I'm using date paste because it's easy to make and it's quick and also very, very healthy and nutritious. So into the rolled oats, I'm going to pour in my fonio, the Acha, and then I add my sesame seed, and then I'll add my sea salt. Okay, yeah, and we'll mix it thoroughly. Just make sure everything is well mixed, and then I will measure my date paste. So at this point, whatever sweetener you're using is what you're going to use. So I'll be using 3 cups of date paste. Okay, actually, if there was no fonio and sesame seed, I usually, if I'm using oats alone, okay, I usually use 2 cups, okay, for about 1 kg of oats, right? Okay, so but I'll be using 3 cups of date paste. All right, yeah, you can make it yourself and you can actually buy it. All right, okay, so I then mix everything together. So I'll mix it into the grain and make sure if your spoon or whatever spatula is not doing a good job, please just make sure you wash your hands neatly, and then just mix it thoroughly. Okay, so I'll be mixing it before adding my other seeds, right? So I need it. I don't want the seeds, the paste to stick on the seeds. Okay, so now add, after mixing, I'll add my chopped bitter date. This is optional, so all right, if you don't like date, I like it, that's why I like adding it there. And then my sunflower seed, and then my almond seed. Okay, so now there's no actual measurement. I just took the ones I want to use. All right, and then my almond. Okay, so I didn't use the almond whole. You can see it's already divided so it can done quickly. Okay, and then into my air fryer oven, it has like 5 trays, so I had to spread them in a parchment paper on the tray, and then I arrange it in my air fryer oven, right? Yeah, okay, and then I set it at 108 degree. Is it 185 degree? Yeah, 185 degree. That's where I set it at. And then the other one is 105 degree, and then I set it at 30 minutes. Of course, it took about 40 minutes, but I keep stirring at interval. Okay, and then the some of the trays, like the first 3 or 4, were actually done, but the last one is still remaining small. I later added the raisin. Okay, I didn't start the raisin at the beginning because I don't want it burnt. So this is it, guys. It's actually ready. You can see it's very, very dry, crunchy. My air fryer did a very good job. Okay, so you can also do this in a normal oven. Okay, you can do this on a stove top, but for stove top it will take your time. Okay, so this is my coconut flakes, right? This is not sweetened, it is sweetened with jaggery. Okay, and then my cashew nut, right? I mix everything together, so you can see that actually you already have a very rich grain granola. Okay, so you can just pack this. If you are having it yourself, you don't even need to grind it into powder, but because I'm converting it to a baby food, so I had to grind it. And on my grinder, I first of all grinded my moringa powder. Okay, I used the machine first to grind moringa powder, so that's why it's looking greenish. And then after which I added a spoonful of moringa powder into the mixture. You know, moringa is rich in minerals, like it's a powerhouse on its own. So I added little in the first batch, and then the second one I did in TK because I don't want it to be too powerful. The one I added is enough. Okay, it's for a baby, all the minerals intact. Okay, so moringa, it's a powerhouse. You can check out the benefit. I don't have time to start listing the benefit of moringa. Okay, so after which I then mix the first and the second one, the one that has moringa and the one that doesn't have moringa. You can see the one with moringa is looking a bit greenish, so make sure you mix it thoroughly. Make sure you mix it very well. Okay, and then after mixing, I then decided to add my tiger nut powder. Okay, so I always have tiger nut powder available, so I added a little, I added some just to make it richer and super healthy. So what do you want to call it? Is this not a powerhouse nutrient dense cereal? So is there any cereal in the market you can get that is more nutritious, that is as nutritious as this? And nothing beats making your own series and adding every ingredient, healthy whole ingredient that you have, that you want to, so long as it's good and it's healthy. So this is my powerhouse. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you got value, so you can actually enjoy this yourself. Give this to your baby, no complaint. Add milk if you want to, and then if you don't want to, it's actually fine. You don't need to cook it anymore on the fire. Just add normal water, whether room temperature water, hot water, depending on how you want it. And then I had to package it, okay, into my containers, right? And then because my baby girl loves it, this usually her breakfast most time, and when she wants to be picky, she doesn't want to eat food, she just says cereal, and this is it. We just mix it with water, and here you go. Right? So if you got value from this, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.